is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Reno Aces and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Las Vegas Aviators.
Mike Fiers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Off the ball
now into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 205.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
That's a ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kemp trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
And this pitcher's got to be frustrated right now to have to grind that hard regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Christian Robinson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
That is the first baseman, Hayden Smith.
That brings up Pavin Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. In for strike two. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Allen has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fires, pauses. Here it is.
Hey!
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll go to short play to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Riley Smith, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, here is Mikey White. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Aviators, the third baseman, Mikey White.
Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
And a good throw gets him one gun.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So now to the plate, Tyler Ramirez. No balls and 1 strike. And this will be fouled away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and here's Josh Van Meter.
The second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 49 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Alec Thomas.
Next, here is Alec Thomas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fires into his motion. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Side reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Seth Brown. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
First pitch of the AV on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
The batter will be Austin Allen. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The plate now, number 49. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
No, that's all.
Lined hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next up, Logan Davidson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Las Vegas out in front, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Luther Stevens. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 0-1.
Ball one.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. White has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Dalton Varsho.
Digging in will be Dalton Varsho, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Throw gets him 2 down.
the bat.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Greg Deichmann.
The right fielder, Greg Deichmann.
And now the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mikey White.
Next, it'll be Mikey White. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Ramirez.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Ramirez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Christian Robinson. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here's a high pop-up. White is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
So now here is Pavin Smith, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Seth Beer. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Beer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
One strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Van Meter stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So now into the box is Alec Thomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Luther Stevens. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit down the, and that is off the first base bag.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton Varsho.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2 out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Aces on top, 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading up,
and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next, it'll be Seth Brown. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
But down 1-1.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Van Meter is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Austin Allen. He's ready now. The pitch. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count still. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Beer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 4. Chad Pinder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
This is lifted out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reno leads it 2-1.
Your
Bruce Smith,
please.
the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
46, Bruce Smith.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Geraldo Perdomo.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Christian Robinson.
At the plate now, Christian Robinson. Popped him up. Davidson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
At the plate now is Haven Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First.
Hey.
From the belt, the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Down the first baseline. This will wind up foul, still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping in once again is
Leading
number
up
49.
for the
He had a sac
Aviators,
fly earlier.
The center fielder, number 49.
First pitch on the way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to bat, Logan Davidson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Man,
two.
this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Greg Deichmann. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with two men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
We got a
Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seth
Leading
Beer.
off, the left fielder, Seth Beer.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. He's taken strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
To 2-2
I
now.
got to count 2-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter singled home a run in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
The windup and the 0-1. rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, right fielder, Alec Thomas.
So next to bat will be Alec Thomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luther Stevens.
So now to the plate, Luther Stevens. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
To the plate now, Dalton Varsho. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Count. Here it is.
Outside, that's ball.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Geraldo Perdomo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. outside, but it's well fouled.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball inside. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Aces on top, 4-1. Now it'll be Mikey White. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th. And now Tyler Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So here is Tony Kemp. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Jesus Luzardo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Aviators, number 44, Jesus Luzardo.
Now at the plate, here is Christian Robinson. Flew out last time up.
Christian Robinson.
Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Stepping in now, Haven Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Luzardo is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1, here it is. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Robinson is on his way home. He scores as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, Seth Beer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 out and a runner on second base. Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes the left fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Ilzamaro Vargas.
Digging in next, Ildemaro Vargas. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the AB now.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Reno leads it 5-1. Ready now is Seth Brown. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's quickly 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now
Stepping in next,
catcher,
Austin Allen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
So stepping in is Chet Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ball 1.
That's out.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Sinker misses, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate is number 49. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Logan Davidson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went
Outside
out.
for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Matt Rate.
And stepping in, Greg Deichmann. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Men on third with 2 down. To short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Aces on top, 5-3. Deolis Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up is Alec Thomas. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Thomas.
First offering, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding forward now is the DH. Luther Stevens. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Strike taken up in the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Dalton Varsho, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reno leads it 5-3. Now in the box, Mikey White. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
At the plate now, Tyler Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stephon Crichton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
In now, Tony Kemp, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
To the plate now, Seth Brown, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Jake Diekman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here it comes.
Inside, ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to hit is Christian Robinson. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch.
Nope,
ball
that's
1.
a ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
1-2 now. Perdomo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This is foul right side. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Next to dig in, Pavin Smith. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Aces on top, 5-3. Chris Davinsky is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen grounded out in his last at-bat.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
0-1 the count. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, number 49. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Reno took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Riley Smith gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mike Fiers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Chris Davinsky retires the side to hammer down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Aces, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Las Vegas, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.